Hello and welcome, my partners in crimes. Welcome back to Murder Analysed. Thank you for joining me again today. Now, today again is another updated case. Now, we've done this case only a few weeks ago, and this is the Sam Pybus case. This is a domestic or domestic homicide case. I don't know why they've classed it as that, but they have. Anyway, it's about the man that strangled the young girl to death, right? Because of the rough sex. She wanted it, so he done it. Really, he's saying she asked for it. She wanted to be strangled, so I strangled her. Didn't mean to kill her. It was in this sexual thing. Probably what you would say is a sadomasochistic case. But this case is on there. And in this case, I said to you that he got 4 years and 8 months. And that he was due then to come up last week, I think, just last week, into the appeal courts because people had gone mad and they wanted his case and his sentence, extended to show the gravity of the situation, right? Because 4 years and 8 months was just too little for this man. So what do you think? The appeal court, the 3 judges, on the appeal court, what do you think they said? They said no. We are not going to extend his case, his sentence of 4 years and 8 months. We're not. We think it suits the gravity of the case because this man wasn't done for murder, don't forget. He was done for manslaughter. 4 years, 8 months for manslaughter of a lady, of a young girl who had mental health, physical health issues, 2 young children. You've been drinking all this time before you got there. You're a wannabe police officer. You are, you've had 24 bottles of beer or whatever it was, or pints, and then you've drove in the middle of the night while your wife's in bed. You've got in your car, drove to her because you wanted to have some kinky sex. But then, in the middle of it, because you're so drunk, you've choked her to death because that's how she likes it. You've sat in your car for 15 minutes, you say, or he says, before he's even gone to the police station where this woman's dying in her bed, and then she's pronounced dead. And he got 4 years, 8 months. If you are in any way into some sadomasochistic stuff, which is illegal, right? It's legal. You can, as long as you ain't subject yourself to serious harm, because as I said before, you can't consent to serious harm, so you need to look at that video to work out all that. But if you are going to engage in this sort of, intercourse, sexual intercourse with someone, which is usually a joint thing, right? You have to be careful now that if anything happens to you, or you're in a domestic relationship and he decides that's what he's going to do, and this is the defence that he's going to use, because really you have to prove murder, and the actus reus got to be there, mens rea got to be there, the act, the forethought, malice of forethought, the intention to kill has got to be there for a murder charge. They're going to get off with manslaughter, and partly the blame is going to be put on you because it's a joint thing, isn't it? Accidents happen, don't they? This is what he's trying to say. Accidents happen. So accidents happen. You took a life, really, and you get in 4 years, 8 months. This man would be out. Time served, would be out in a year. Just want to be a police officer. A drunk that decides to drink drive on this night to get to this girl, to have this sort of sex with this girl. Had no respect for law and order. Had no respect, did he, for the other members of the public that may have been hurt by his efforts, his drink driving tactics to get to this girl. Didn't call emergency services to help this girl. Sat in his car, he says, 15 minutes, so that he could think about what he's going to do. So anyway, I don't know. That's the ruling. That's it. It's over. So there is no extension to his sentence at all. So good luck out there, people in domestic abuse situations, because I'm telling you, this has just made it really, really difficult for you, really. And I'm telling you now, if you have another case come up, the reliance on this Sam Pybus case is going to be brought up, isn't it? Because if you're doing a case and you need something, an excuse to use that as a defence, now that this has been proven that it was manslaughter and the sentencing is so low, that can be relied on. So if I was running a case and I needed a defence, I can use that defence and say, oh well, actually this happened in this case, so it's got to be relevant in my case because the circumstances are the same. We're opening the door here, people, to getting away with murder. That's what we're doing. So I thought in this country that we were meant to be getting harder on people that committed domestic abuse or domestic homicide. That's what I thought we was. All the new rules out there. Again, it's all just for show, isn't it? Because no one really are taking domestic abuse crimes seriously. Because if this is what they're giving someone for doing this sort of crime, and we've had it before, haven't we? With other cases that have got 4 years, 5 years. 5 years. Oh, I don't know. Just be worried. Just be worried. I just don't think this is what we need when we come down to looking at domestic abuse cases and the sentences around them. I don't know what happened here in these cases, but that's the law for you, isn't it? So anyway, take care everybody. I'm going to leave some numbers up and that. So if you have any issues with domestic abuse, if you are, at the moment, experiencing any issues with domestic abuse, please call someone. You are not on your own. Remember, you belong to no one. You can do things. People are out there to help you, right? They are. You need to ring the numbers. You need to talk to someone that you trust. You need to do something. You really do. So please take care of yourselves. Until the next time. Bye-bye.